Hello and welcome to a new car boot video on Be Lucky's Car Boot Hunt channel.
Okay, we've been to two car boots so far. This is an update of Saturday. The first item we bought was in Baldock, and that's a test match edition. One scoreboard, two side screens, two groundsmen, four spectators. Just quickly open it here. I don't think it's complete. There's a spare player there. Needs a bit of a tidy up. There's a scoreboard, spectators. So yeah, and I bought that off Craig, the normal man I buy this motor from, and I paid him £25 for that. What it goes for? Anything from 75 up to 100. At one stage they were asking about 150 for these, so it shows you how much the price has gone from them. And carrying on Baldock, on the way out I found these three. It's a Kenwood mini food processor, where you take your food down, and this is brand new in a box. The box is tatty but still brand new and sealed. So that was one. So that was £3.33. Then this one here, then box is tatty. It's a Kenwood citrus juicer they call it. It's in its packet. Yeah, go clean that now. Boom, pretty good to go. £3.33. And then the Kenwood tin opener. Again, still in its packaging. Just the boxes are rubbish. So that's all I got in Baldock. And then we went to Gravely. So yeah, we went to Gravely. We got Country Companions. This is an English set of golf. £3. Shame it doesn't have the box. But you probably get about £8 to £10 for it. And then I bought these three for £1. They're Wallace and Gromit beanies, still with their tags on, so I paid £1 for them. Okay, and then these then, Born to Play they made by, and these three then bit bigger. I paid £5 for these. So that's Wallace, that's Gromit, and that's I think it's Shaun the Sheep. Yeah, so two car boots down, and we spent 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. We spent £44 with £1 entry fee. So far we've £45, and I checked the juicer out. The juicer goes for £44, so that's paid for everything I've got so far. Oh god, that was blue stuff. Right, that's the problem with Wallace and Gromit stuff, is that they do flake. Okay, right, we're on down to the next car boot. Okay, we went to Hemel. We got a few bits. Two tagged Qantas caps. Official product. £1 each. Don't know if it's worth anything. Liverpool bobble hat. £1. Yeah, dirty touching that. PT Pink network extender. I don't know, I have no idea. It was £3 on the table. I thought, well, it's got to be worth more than £3. And then we've got 3 Xbox controllers. This was a Power A, so this is £12. I paid £3.33 each of them. This is a Xbox Remix. This one's worth about £37. And then a carbon black Xbox, £54.99. I think that's worth about 20, 25 maybe. So yeah, there's there with all the ones bought in Hemel Hempstead. Right, so now the last car boot of the day and these quotes. Right, and I'll show you at the end what I got. And that's the only thing I got from you. It's a vanity case kind of bag. £3. I use that for my cameras because the one I got for cameras is too big and bulky. So I'll use that instead. Right, and that's the end of the Saturday car boots. Right, back for the car boots. Right, let's see what we found then. Right, first car boot we went to Baldock, and we just made 2 purchases. It was only about 2 rows there. Wasn't a great rows. First thing we got was this. Was a Suboto Test Match Edition. Bought it from Craig. I paid £25 for it. They were once good for 3 figures, quite easy. They were highly hard to get hold of. But as everything at the moment, the price has gone down, so about £75 now if it's complete. Craig says it's complete, so I don't see why it isn't. But when it's all set up, it looked quite nice. And then on the way out then, found a table, and she had 3 Kenwoods for sale, and she wanted £5 each for them, and I said we'd take £10 for the 3. And the first item is this little Kenwood little mini mixer, but inside they're all still boxed and in their packaging. The boxes don't look great. So £3.33 was spent on that. And then even the box there now, good cleaner. That's a juicer, same again inside. It's all still in this packaging. Looks like it hasn't been used. £3.33. And then a Kenwood tin opener, electric, white. I had one of these the other week, a silver one, unboxed, and that went for £20 on its own without the box. So this is with the box. So I'd say, let's say on, we'll have a look. I'll put them up here how much they can go for, but at the moment I'm just guessing, but I reckon there's at least £20–25 each in them, in each of them. So 75 and 75, 150, and I spent 35 in Baldock car boot. Just put a bit of air in here. Right, so the second car boot we went to was Gravely. Again, there was about 4 rows. There was about 4 rows there, but it wasn't great. First item we picked up this. It's Country Companions, little dogs. Come with a box really. About £10 if I'm lucky. Depends how much you want it. It could be £5–6, but paid £3 for that. So yeah, I just bought that just to get myself going, but you know, it's sometimes it gets like that. Right, and then we got these 4 posters here, tin posters. So that's Rocky, that's the Cornflower Fairy, £1 each as well, full Tool and Land, I don't know what that means. And this one here, please no peeing in the pool. So I don't know what they're going to go for. £1 each. It could be worthless, or they could be worth £10–12 each. It all depends. The Rocky one and that one there, they're the 2 money ones, if there's anything in them. The other two, I don't know anything about them. And then we got 2 sets of Wallace and Gromit plushes. These are not Playmates, Play to Go, I think they are. Born to Play. That's where they're from. They're from 1989. So you got Wallace and Gromit, even though his book says Big and Fit. That's the problem. I've had a few of these now from this era, and they just flake like there's no tomorrow. There's nothing you can do about it, I'm afraid. So that's also same make, and then the sheep fella. So those 3 there. I paid £5 for those 3, and then she had these then underneath in the bag. Same characters, but these have got tags, and these are Wallace and Gromit beanies, again from Born to Play. So I'll probably put those 3 together, and I put these 3 together. £1 I think I paid for them. £6 I think I gave her. 6 or 7. Let's say £2, be on the safe side. So £5 for them, £2 for them. I probably reckon I get more for these 3 than what I get for those 3. It'd be interesting to find out. Right, okay. Right, so then we went to Hemel Hempstead. Hemel Hempstead. Right, we picked up this Xbox Remix remote control. I sent to Alex, so he said 2 of them were really good. One was just bog standard, but he did tell me how to test them. So I'll have to get in touch with him, asking how do I touch these, get to touch them. How do I test them? So that's a remix. That's a nice one. And then that one, Carbon Black, again. That's a nice one. That's about 20 quid, I think. And then this one's just a bog standard Power A. It's about £10–12. I paid £3.33 for them, so I paid £10 for the 3. Oops. And I also got that then from the same fella. It was £3. I couldn't say no to it. I thought, well, there could be something in that, because internet usually is. It's a PTP link box. It's where you put your internet cable into one box. I don't know how it works. And then you take your plug upstairs or whatever, and then you put the line in. It's supposed to give you a boost. Whether it does or not, I don't know. Because everything is wireless now. And then I've seen these 2 then. £1 each. Qantas with the tags. I don't think there's anything in them, but you know what? Some Australia might like them. Or Qantas. And then the worst buy of the day. I only paid £1 for it. I'm sure there's somebody out there who will want it. It's a Liverpool bobble hat. You know. Yes. The less said about that, the better. All right, and that was all of the buys today from the 4 car boats I went to. Right, as I'm going along, you will see now how much I paid for them and what hopefully I'll get for them. Not saying I will, but I'm just saying, predicting what eBay says is possible. Okay. Right, okay. Now then, yoop-a-daisy. So, Saturday sales. Oh, I forgot to say, before we go on, check these out. That one goes, where are you going? Okay. Yeah, I forgot to say, checking them out. That one goes, that's the best one, actually. It goes for about £12. Nothing on those two. Nothing at all on those two. And Rocky, nothing. Be lucky to get £3 for it. So £4. I might put all four together for 15 quid. Just see if we can get into them. Sonny might like them. Right, okay, so we're going to move on now to sales. I don't normally do this, but I thought, you know what, because we're not doing any more cardboard video hunts now for the rest of the year. We're going to try and see how this works out. So we'll show you a little bit of cardboard if we're in the field, but then mainly be through glasses. And then, like we've done today now, and then, right, so up till 5 PM Saturday. Okay, right, first item sold. Ooh, what's this here? Get up there. We should get that. That went for £44.99, and I think we paid £10 or £12. I think it was 12. I'll say 12 to be on the safe side. That's what I think we paid. Right, then we had a Lego Technic. Hold on, let me just get my phone out so I can get the right prices. Yeah, that went for 12 quid. I wouldn't have paid more than £3 for that. I did have it up double the price, £24. It wasn't shifting, so I just did a 50% discount yesterday, and it went. This one here is a smart. It's like one of those smartphone bells. £10. I couldn't find one in researching and nothing. The one I could find was a Bell Plus J9, which goes about 15 quid. This is a level down for it, so I thought I'd just buy it now 10 quid. So there you go. Right. Yep. Lovely little Beswick horse. I had this in for quite a while. And this one went for £25. Again, I had it for a while, had it with 35 quid up. Nothing happened, dropped a tenner from it, and it sold next day. So that was that. And then we've done that one. Right. Tottenham Hotspur clock, fully working. Needs a new battery. Yeah, it's ticking away there. Yes, and that one went for £15.99. And then the last one, I bought this in Chorley Wood. And I paid £5 for her. You wouldn't shift in the price. Oh God, this is going to make a mess now. Crumbs are going to make a mess. There you go. And it was Princess Diana, and I paid £5 for her, and she went for 30 quid, just under £30, £29.99. The Royal Worcester, to celebrate the life of Princess Diana, 1961 to 1997. There you go. And that went for 30 quid. And that was all Saturday's sales. Right, so we go now, next we go Sunday, and we'll see how we go with sales and what we buy in tomorrow's cardboard. So for me it'll be 12 hours, for you it'll be a couple of seconds. Right, went to Ems Court. I forgot to mention Ems Court. So I've paid £4 entry in there, again half full, usual. and all I got was this bag. It's a Marks and Spencer's kind of travel bag. I paid £3 for it, plus the £4 entry fee. So in theory, I paid £7 for this case. I'm going to keep it for myself, really, for my camera equipment. So, well, if I'm going to, if they all fit in there. So see how we get on. Okay, we go into Amwell. Remember now, I'm only going to be showing you what I find. So there's no cardboard hunt, you're just going to see what I find. Okay, let's go. I'm talking quietly because people are still sleeping. Who gets up this God knows hourly? I got 3 of these. They're Lift Me Up costumes. 2 fireman Sam and 1 baby one. And I paid £4 each of them. Okay, not bad. That's the thing I found so far. Okay, back in we go. Okay, we got a tagged stife for a tenner. Yeah, so it's not bad, is it? Like about 20 quid for him, maybe more. It's an Elvis, it's a teddy bear. Right, I got I think it's a Euro 2006. It's a tournament shirt. It's rebuy. Pays 5 for it. I've had them before, and they can go between 15 and 20 quid. Right, this we think is a silverback. We think is a silverback. Paid £9 for it. If it is a silverback, which I think it is, I'm hoping it's not a Cooper Craft, but I think it's a silverback. It's about 65 quid there. But if it's Cooper Craft, it's a tenner. But again, another one made in England. It's not Beswick. Could well again be another silverback. I'm not sure. It's definitely not Cooper Craft. Well, for £1, can't go wrong, can you? I mean, if it's not worth anything. It's a day for the figurines today. Right, I got 2 of these, like wall scones, with like a tulip top. And then I also got 3 of these. They're called, they're like banker's lights, but you put in a wall. And I paid 30. I wanted 35. I got for 30. So I've got to put that back in there nice and careful now. But yeah, I don't want that damaged. Right. Okay. I got this for £20. It's an LOL 2-in-1 clamper. There's no dolls, but it says all the accessories and everything is in here. It's supposed to be over 55 pieces. She bought it from Hamleys. Second hand, they go for about £55. Moved over to Cuffley now. There's only about 3-4 rows here, so I don't got much high hopes either. Yeah. All right, I'll show you if I get anything. Right, so Galloway Golf polo shirt. Right, let's see what else is here. Oh, sorry. Find of the day, without doubt. Guinness lapel pin and 2 Guinness cufflinks. I paid £6 for that. Right, welcome back then. Sunday. The car boats have now finished. Very poor day. Very disappointing day. I'll have to go through what I spent, but I don't think I spent more than 70 quid, to be honest with you. Right, first items bought. Well, these 3. And they're called Lift Me Up. Lift Me Up costumes. So I got two fire engines and one baby, shoulder carrying baby, and two shoulder carrying firemen. They go for about £22 each, roughly. So £3, so it's 19 quid there, give or take. But they're babies, aren't they, I suppose, aren't they? Right, so they were those three. And then... Oh, right, then I've got the Stife Bear. We paid £10 for him, but then found out he bought it in Waterstones for £27.99. Made of polyester. He's called a Honey Teddy Bee. That's what he's called. So I think my money's safe. I could easily double my money. At least get £20 easy for him. So I'll double my money. Could have been a lot better. So he can go there. Then yeah, God, I hate that. Okay, I'll get that off. It's an Afghan hound. I thought it was a Beswick. It's a Silvac, apparently. Made in England. Doesn't have the maker's name on here. I think it's a Silvac. Could be wrong. But he's a lovely little boy, isn't he? He's a lovely little boy. He's definitely, I don't think he's a Cooper. He's definitely a Cooper cat from Melbourne, because they normally have that little hump there. So we'll have a look. Paid £9 for him. If he is a Silvac, if he was a Beswick, you could look at about £80 to £90. Silvac, you could be looking about 60 odd quid, between 50 and 60. This one here, pound, his tail's come off. It's been damaged for £1. Made in England. Again, I thought it was Silvac. I don't think it is. I'll have to Google lens him, see what comes up with it. Let's Google lens him. Even Google lens doesn't know. No, that's okay. Okay, there's a Cooper Craft Scotty dog. There's a Cooper Craft. It's a Cooper Craft. I don't think it was a Cooper Craft. Oh, that's what he is. Not worth anything. Let's see if you can get this picture of this fella. Cooper Craft. The all put it was Cooper Craft. I didn't think he was a Cooper Craft, to be honest. But there you go. Yeah, he is a Silvac, yeah. He's Silvac. He's a Silvac Afghan hound. Yeah, £58, £67. Yeah, okay. Well, he's worth nothing. 15 quid, but now he's got a damaged tail. Don't know. Only paid £1 for it, thank God, thank God. See, I didn't check for the damage, I just checked for the damage. Right, so that was that there. Forget about them. Done them. Pair of shorts, Nike shorts. Then you're going to wash. And that was it then. No, sorry, hold on. Let's say a lie. Say a lie. Then I got this then. It's an official FIFA Germany Netherlands team. FIFA World Cup, the Netherlands. Paid a £5. They normally go for about £15–20, so should be alright there, I think. Right, and then as you would have seen me buying the wall scones and the wall lights. I give them to Chief Buyer because that's her kind of thing. So I paid £30 for them, and I got paid £30. Right, then I seen this, 20 quid. It's a glamper, it's fully boxed. It's got all the accessories, no dolls, you've got to buy the dolls separate. 55 plus pieces in there. I paid £20. I've seen some go between 55 and 60. About 35-40 is the average price. So I'm doubling my money. Normally I wouldn't even look at that, but today there was nothing there. It was funny because everybody else was finding stuff in their trolleys up, and I just couldn't find nothing. And it was one of those things. Right. Then from there, then we went to Cuffley. Only about 3 rows there. So found a Galloway polo shirt, golf shirt for £2. And then we found that then, Guinness. And that is the cufflinks and the lapel pin. Well, it was there. And it went for Burton. Okay. Right, and that was it. As for sales, quiet Sunday so far. I only had one, I think. Let's have a look here. Yeah, just one. Yeah, little gold-plated clock. It's in the fire sale, so that's not even worth talking about. Let's have a look on Vinted. The glorious Vinted, everybody else does so well. Plenty of people put stuff to watch in. They like to watch me stuff, but they don't like to bid for them. You know, right, no sales. I think we're all to date on the orders. Yeah, right, that was it. Okay, so, thanks for watching. So that was the Saturday Sunday cabo. So next one now will be Monday. Okay, right. It's now Monday morning, and this is the remainder of the orders. First thing that we saw then yesterday afternoon before I went the last video was that clock. It's in the fire sale because I had so many of them. I've done really well out of them. I've only got a few left, so I thought, well, let's just start getting them out. But that one, I put the price up there. I think it was £7.99. Then the Scrabble pockets, that went in later on. I think that went for £14.99. And then the Doctor Who egg cup, there was a piece of chocolate in there. I took it out, it was about 20 years old. That went for £9.99, I think. And then espresso mugs. I bought 4 of them in Amwell 2 weeks ago. And that's the first of the go now, £15.20 on Vinted. And that was the only Vinted sale. So that is concludes now all the weekend's car boot hunting, car boot finds, and eBay and Vinted sales. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like this type of video, please give a like, leave a message, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. See you on the next car boot hunt video.